What's up? I'm back. Playing some Xbox 360, some 2K11. Here, I'll put it real quick and show you. Some 2K11 going. You can probably see things there that you shouldn't see, but hey, is what it is. Yeah. So we're back. The Young Ted Show is here. Oh, you can't even really see my face when I lean in here. I'm back. Low-key, I'm just talking. I don't got much to, I don't got a capture card or anything or a way to record on a 360 that I know of. And I'm too broke to really care to, buy things to do it. Mid-range jumper's green, though. Green. And my Xbox isn't working. I could go grab that to show y'all, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just kind of chilling. I haven't uploaded in, 2 years or something like that. 3, whatever it's been. I haven't uploaded in a minute. But, I've been seeing things on the internet that I want to talk about, so let's talk about them. Number one, all the streaming in general. Streaming, I think, has become a thing. Oh, I got a dog as well. Hold on, before we start with my talks, say hi to my doggo. This is Scrappy. Say hi. He's, he's a good boy. He's a Pitbull Shih Tzu mix. I know you're wondering how that happens. Strange things happen in a trailer park. He's one of them. I'm gonna let you go back to sleep, baby. I know it's late. He's a good boy, though. But yeah, I don't think I had him last time I uploaded. I had Ruby. I don't know if I think you guys saw Ruby. She's 16 now. So there's another update. I got fatter as well, if you can't tell. Last time I uploaded, but yeah. So I got Ruby. I don't have her anymore. My mom has her, but she's 16 now. We just found out. We thought she was 14. That's a fun fact. Scratch. We thought she was 14, and then she had a health issue a week ago. We're not exactly sure what happened. Excuse me. My mother and I theorized that it was a stroke. Based on the way she was acting and just kind of how everything was, it seemed like she had a stroke. Sadly, she survived. She's not dead, at least as far as I know. She doesn't live, so I really don't know. I hope she's not. Genuinely, I love that dog to death. And I believe she's okay. Last I heard, she was, which is good. That's always good. You always want a dog to be healthy, But yeah, so she was. If I angle this a little bit better, okay. Yeah. So she's gotten a little bit older now, and we believe she had a stroke. Step back 3, that's off. Yeah. She had a stroke about a week ago, and we thought it was then. I'm not gonna lie, me and my mother thought it was gonna be the last night. So my mom called me freaking out, this and that with the dog. Her eyes looked like, she looked like a zombie dog, so that's why I can put it. So at first we thought it was either between two things. Either she has parvo, and she's, that's fucking horrible, or she has or she had a stroke. So we called her original vet. She's not our dog original, she was my Uncle Jay's, and our vet was different from her original vet. So we called the original vet. My mother scheduled a thing for her and went and took her in. That's how we found out it was a stroke, or most likely a stroke. They can't really tell, but it seems like it was a stroke. She doesn't have parvo. And, yeah, green? Yes. Sorry. But yeah, so she went and called him. We thought Ruby was 14. Which is still old, but we thought Ruby was 14. For the longest time, I thought, Ruby was born 2011. 2012 at the latest, maybe. But it turns out Ruby was born 2009. Ruby's only 2 years, technically, younger than me. So Ruby is a 16... Oh, well, I'm 19. Ruby's slightly more than 2 years. Ruby in a few months will be 17, if she makes it. God willing. Hopefully she does. I'm praying for her. I don't know if she will, but I'm praying. But she's an old dog, man. She's old. Old. And, man... she's still kicking, though. The dog's gotten into a few fights. She ain't never lost no fight. Let me tell you what. She's fought German Shepherd. Not like we planned her to fight, by the way. Let me just say, we didn't bring her to some backyard in Detroit. No. This dog stood on business. All right, if you fucked with Ruby, you best believe Ruby is gonna fight you. All right, you bit her neck. It didn't matter. Even Scrappy, you little Scrap, she got into a little tussle. She didn't bite him or nothing, but she had to let him know, like, don't fuck with me. I'm Queen Bee around here, right? That's, you know. So she's a tough dog, and I'm not too worried about her. And I'm also at a point where, like, 16 years of pretty much great health. I mean, the worst she's ever had was an ear infection. I'm not mad if she passes away peacefully at the age of 16. For a pit bull boxer mix. That's an old, old age to live. And the fact that she did is crazy to me, and I'm very, very happy she did. And I hope she makes it to 17. I hope she makes it to 40. But if she's not going to be comfortable, or, if she's going to be in pain, I would much rather her get a last day or a last week, go out, do all the fun, give her another McDonald's cheeseburger, she loves those, take her out to all her favorite spaces on a nice car ride, and then, have her put down. Because it's just a better option, in my opinion, than her dying a painful, sad death. She doesn't deserve that. She's been a very good dog. I don't think she deserves a painful death at all. I think she deserves to go out like the badass she was, and she wants to go out swinging, let her be that, she was, she is a badass, but if, I think she deserves to just kind of go, Damn, Danny Granger with the rebound? Fuck. But that's bad timing. But yeah, so that's some new news. I didn't get Scrappy to replace her, by the way. I just like to make that quick. Scrappy's almost 2 years old. Ruby just started getting to this, Again, when I got Scrappy, I thought Ruby was 12. Excuse me. Turns out she's 14 when I got Scrappy. So, yeah. That's his name. Scrappy. Like Scrappy Doo. But yeah, what I want to talk about mainly, now that we've gotten through it, through some updates. Oh, I also live in an apartment now. I got my own little spot. I don't live at home no more. That's fun. Okay, now through all the updates, right? Basically, fuck was that? No, whatever. I've been seeing a lot of things about Rakai on Twitch and Kick, whatever the fuck, I'm not getting into the petty shit of the view botting and whatever. I really don't care. If you view bot, whatever. I don't give a fuck. I personally would, I wouldn't live stream, but say I did live stream, I probably wouldn't. But I'm not mad at it. I get it. People do it to, increase viewership. They're all trying to make their money, so I get it. I'm not mad at them so much for that. Like, if you're doing something that really isn't hurting somebody and you're trying to make your money, I'm not going to sit here and judge you. That's a fact. Because what the fuck's the point? You know what I'm saying? What is the fuck is the point of me judging you? But you're doing your thing to make your money. As long as it's not illegal, you're not hurting nobody, you're not, killing people, I'm not going to judge you. I don't care. I don't care, simply put, Scam, as long as you're not hurting and affecting people's lives like that, I don't think he is for the most part. There's been a couple clips I've seen where, like, he's done things out in public that are, like, or, like, he's probably affected some people. So I would say I understand that. And he's a little bit annoying. He does say very off-color things, Or should I say, he just says annoying shit. He's just an annoying person, for sure. For sure an annoying person. And I'm not going to sit here and act as though he doesn't annoy me. Or that I think he's funny. He's not funny. I mean, shoot, I'm not funny, but I'm funnier than him. And he's just like, I don't know. One thing for sure, I've always thought this about him since the beginning. He's just an immature person. Like, there's people, I'm sure you know him. You got people in your life who are like, that's my boy. But you're like, I don't want to go into a Walmart with him because we're 25 and he's going to fucking scream some shit out that, like, 25-year-olds shouldn't yell. But at the same time, that's my boy and I still fuck with him. And I feel like Rakai's like that. Rakai's just always going to be a little more immature. He's never, I don't know. I feel like he got thrusted into having all this money and hanging around adult stuff a little too young. I think that's another big thing. You got to think. Dude was 17 and he got thrown into hanging around adults. He's drinking. He's smoking weed. I mean, shoot, we all do it. You know what I'm saying? But, like, he's doing a whole bunch of things that he's probably smoking before most people are, before 21 or 18. You know what I mean? Yeah, come on, let's be real. Most people tell God. You know what I'm saying? But, not to say I have, just saying they do. But, but yeah, it's like, I don't know, I feel like he's just an amateur person, he's like 17, doesn't know what he's doing, he's got a bunch of money. He's got a bunch of money. It's clear. Here's the other thing. It's clear to me that Rakai was someone who, before his money, was probably pretty awkward around random people, around women, stuff like that, and only felt comfortable on camera. And then, as he got his money and got thrown into these circles, had to become comfortable with it, and now he doesn't know how to deal with it. So he says and does all these crazy things, trying to make people laugh and get friends, and people think he's cool, like he's in fucking high school again, because he still is. The kid's in high school. So I'm not super mad. You know what I mean? That's one thing I want to talk. Everybody's hating on. I just kind of want to get my opinion out there. I know people don't care, but I figured I'd put it out there in the world. I don't think he's a horrible person. Do I think he should? Do I think he should be this multimillionaire with all this influence? Probably not. But at the same time, dude, more power to him. He made his money. I'm not mad about it. You know, I do want to say that. A lot of commentary channels. I've been thinking this recently because I watch them. Obviously, there's a few, you know, exceptions. Like Moist Critical is kind of a commentary channel. Fucking love them. You know, hilarious, dude. But there are certain fucking, you know, there's just things where it's like, dude, just shut the fuck up. Like, you're clearly just upset that you're fucking not hit. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, don't get me wrong. I get it. There are certain things that celebrities do that piss me off all the time. And that are not great. You know what I mean? But people go out there. And they'll just nitpick. Like, they'll pick somebody, like a good example. A lot of people hating on Burt Kreischer and Thompson Curry. By no means, in my opinion, are they one of the funniest stand-ups of all time? Are they the greatest? No. I'm somebody who would love to pursue stand-up comedy. Will I? Probably not. Would I love to? Of course. But, I don't know. Look, obviously they're not one of the greats. They're not amazing. But for their style of comedy, for the audiences they bring, they are funny. That's what the people who watch them like. And then you get somebody who's like 20 years old, like my age, never had kids, barely drinks beer, has no way of relating to this, like, oh, I'm an ex-frat boy type of, like, that's just what it is. He's an ex-frat dude. Tom Segura's an ex-college frat guy and football player. Like, that's their thing is, oh, we're bros, but we grew up, man. You know what I mean? We all know dudes like that. That's all our friends, like, that's all our favorite dads of our friends. He's like, man, fucking Roderick is fucking cool, dude. Yeah, he's 48, still chugging beers in the garage, but fucking dude listens to fucking Dr. Dre and Snoop on fucking repeat and has a fucking pimped out truck. You know what I mean? Like, there's just certain people that it's like, yeah, he's a little weirder. Yeah, he's an older guy kind of trying to still hang out like he's in high school. But he's not, first of all, as long as you're not dealing with people in high school and as a grown man, I don't think it should matter. You can do whatever the fuck you want. Just don't do anything illegal, okay, or immoral. I mean, technically you can do immoral things, but I wouldn't, okay? Always watching. But, yeah, you know what I mean? It's like, dude, they're just, like, if Burt Kreischer was your buddy's dad, you'd be like, this dude's fucking sweet. You know what I mean? You can't deny it. I hate when people try to come on to a platform, and I know why you do it. You wanna get views. I get it. I get no views. I wish I got millions of views. I wish I got paid. I don't. But it is what it is. I'm not gonna come on here and be like, Tom Segura's trash, and title my video, I fucking hate Kevin Hart. Because I'm not the biggest fan of Kevin Hart and Team Cat all the way, but I'm still not gonna, I don't know. There's certain things where it's like, dog, it's their niche, it's their business. Why do you gotta hate on it? Why do you gotta give your opinion on it? I know why, because you want to make money and people listen. But it's like, dude, it's like, I don't get it. Like one thing I see is like, everyone's like Bert will tell a story about his wife. And then people want to fucking, oh, his wife must fucking hate him. And then you see a clip of Leanne and she's like, actually, I love my husband. Like, they love each other. You stop trying to, I hate when people do that. You find two people who care about each other, you try to intrude on it because of stories. That's like, oh, I kind of fucked up there, but we talked it out. But it's played for a joke. And now you're like, no, it's not fucking funny. It's not fucking funny. Back the fuck off. Who cares? Who cares? You know what else I would like to see? Because I'm on the internet, I'm just going to put this out there. Hold on. I like to see fucking my boy Jamie Kennedy appear in some more stuff. I think he's been pretty funny. He made some mistakes, don't get me wrong, but he was a funny guy. I'd like to see him show up in some more movies, TV. Scream 7 pissed me off. I'll make a separate video about Scream 7 for sure. I'll make that right after this one. It's hot as fuck in my house. I got no AC with my apartment. Is that my fault? Yes. Probably. But hey. You know. But yeah, man, it's like, I hate it. I hate it when people try to, like, they come on YouTube, a platform that, when I was growing up, I've been thinking about this a lot too. When I was growing up, it was like, yeah, there was drama, there was beef, there was people hating on each other, whatever. But at the end of the day, everybody's goal was the same. I want to make my jokes. I want to have my fun. I want to do whatever. But I don't want to be a dick. For the most part. I don't want to fuck things up. But, I mean, you know, things happen. Things change. Now it's all about drama. Now it's all about, ooh, how many of my fans can I groom? Which is crazy. It's like, dog. That's the other thing I don't get. How are you going to be a 30-year-old man? You've been on YouTube. Like, dog. Oh, man. It's crazy because I grew up, like, I started watching YouTube in the prime of YouTube, technically, and, like, all the YouTubers that are big now, like, they're the ones I still watch, but they kind of died off, you know what I mean? Like, I love the Vanoss crew, love them to death, let's be real, they're not doing as good as they used to. I pray to God they come back, I watch them all the time, with the exclusion of a couple members that ended up being pedophiles, but, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is, you know? You know, things grow, but like I was getting to, how are you going to be a 30-year-old man? You have had fame, millions. That's what I don't get. All these YouTubers, oh, I was lonely, I was sad, I'm a multi-millionaire and I have millions of subscribers and I was lonely. Let's just cut the shit. You can pay for some pussy, alright? Not talking prostitution, nothing illegal. There are women out here that will get flown out, get a nice dinner, give something in return, and go back. And you can do all that. You can afford it. If you're really that lonely, you'll do it. No, it's a sickness in your brain where you like these children. That's what the fucking problem is. That's what the fucking problem is. I know I'm swaying a lot here, but it's just a rant. You know what I mean? I think I'm going to start doing this more, just ranting, getting shit out, because I like it. But it's like, how the fuck are you going to do that? Like, bro, and then not only that, it's always their fans. You ever notice that? You ever notice that? These YouTubers, I'm telling you, it's a sickness. Like, they did this shit on purpose to get famous to do this shit. Because you got to think about it. Maybe it has happened before, but very rarely does a YouTuber come out, right? Somebody comes out and, like, this YouTuber's a pedophile. And they're like, I never heard of him. I wasn't a fan. I saw a profile on, like Chris Hanstad, I saw a profile and click, you know what I mean? That. No, it's always that they were a fan and that YouTuber took advantage of that. And it makes you think. Makes me think two things. Number one, it makes me think, it's almost, like I just said, it's almost like these guys got into YouTube and got famous, hoping, praying to God they get famous, get millions, for this reason, so they could groom minors. Epstein style. You know what I mean? Like, that's how it looks to me. Maybe I'm reading too deep into it, but that's how it looks. It's like they did it specifically for that. Then there's the second alleyway, where I think this is what happens a lot. People, or guys, it's mostly guys. I mean, there have been women, but it's mostly guys. Let's be real. These dudes, you know what I mean? They get this channel and they're doing great, right? But then what happens is, and I genuinely think what happens is, a lot of times they started their channel in high school or fresh out of high school and college, right? And that's the same age of girls you always see them messing with. I think what it is because when they were in high school and college, a lot of those YouTubers were not popular. They didn't have a lot of friends. They were kind of bullied and they acted like bitches until they got millions of dollars and got all famous. Now they're Mr. Big Shot. But they're like, no, I gotta go back to high school. You know what I mean? Because they were like, that's where I wasn't popular. And I wanna, man, I don't get that. Like, I know people that now, I'm 19, we're out of high school, grown-ass adults. Man, back in high school, everybody knew my name. Okay, and now you work at the local Sizzler, so shut the fuck up. Like, I don't get it. If you're gonna fucking, you know, sorry, I gotta open a pop. If you guys, you know, if you're gonna fucking be a grown man trying to cling on to high school glory, just don't cling on to the women, I guess, is my best advice. But it seems like it happens a lot. I haven't played 2K much, so we're gonna get back to that. I don't know. I'm probably gonna cut this video here and make another video about Scream 7. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So you guys are gonna get 2 videos tonight. This little rant, just a random rant. Then I got a video about Scream 7 I would like to put up. That I would like to make and put up, because I got a lot to talk about on that. So stay tuned for that if you know people are gonna watch. Probably gonna talk about Epstein a little bit, some of my opinions on that soon. I mean, a lot's been going on in the news, man. It's a good time, and I want to get my opinion out there. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. What's gonna happen? The government's gonna kill me? I'll tell you this much right now. I'm very happy. Okay, I love my dog. I'm very happy. I am in good health. Alright. It may not look like it, but I am in good health. I've got no problems with me. And I'm a believer in the one true Jesus Christ. I don't care what anybody has to say. That's one thing I'll never deny. Am I the best Christian? No. And I'm absolute Christian? No. I don't even know if you consider me a Christian, really, but I do believe in God and Jesus Christ. Take that for what you will. Okay? And I know it's a weird thing. Don't bring up politics. I don't like to. Or bring up religion. I don't like my politics. Or, if you want to know my politics, none of it matters, in my opinion. I think it's all a facade that we get to vote, and I think it's all bull. I think it's all bull. But that's a whole different story for a different day. Alright? All I'm going to say is someone who grew up around a lot of, it's going to sound bad, I guess, but a lot of felons, future felons, a lot of people who have gone through the justice system themselves. It's a lot of bullshit. From low politics to high politics, a lot of bullshit. And I don't believe a fucking word most of them say in politics. I don't. I trust a fucking con man over a politician because they're the same fucking thing. But, anyways, we're going to go ahead and cut this one short. Or I guess long. It's a 20-minute video. I don't think anyone's going to want to watch this for 20 minutes. But if you do, comment. Comment. Milwaukee 1844. Comment that. Anyways, it's been fun. It's been awesome. It's been real. And I'm going to see you boys later. Peace.